Hey everyone, Johanna here. Today I'd like to talk to you about choosing your fabric. Not so much the fabrics themselves that you're choosing, but when you are making those decisions. For me, part of the joy of making patchwork projects and making quilts is I really love deciding on my fabrics and choosing color and print as I go along, as opposed to making all of those decisions right at the beginning of the project and sticking to those choices. For me, if I make too many of those decisions in advance, by the time I get to the point where I need to use the fabrics that I chose a while ago, I will have changed my mind, and visually the quilt might need something different at this point, which I wasn't able to see the quilt in progress, obviously, before I even started it. So I have one quilt in particular that I swapped out the borders 3 times on it before I found the one that I was happiest with. So when you are starting a quilt project, and perhaps it's a repetitious block style quilt, something, maybe something like this, I would start with just what I need to get started with the block construction. I don't worry about the sashing, which is the strips between the blocks. I do not worry about the outside border. I certainly don't concern myself with the back of the quilt or the binding. I just want to choose a few fabrics to get into the block construction and then let my intuition kind of flow. Keep it open-ended. Give yourself the opportunity to change your mind and to play. I enjoy the process much better if I do those things and I hold off on planning too far ahead. All right, so if you are, starting an entire quilt project or perhaps taking a quilt class, you just need enough to get going. All right, so the first bit of the class, you're always starting with making the blocks, and then all of those other fabrics come in later. So you just need enough to get going, and then see what the quilt needs as you continue to work on it. I hope that helps.